Okay, I think it's the right microphone. Hello, welcome to Yapping Every Day Until Something Happens. Day 7, I think. I think it's day 7, and the last one was day 6. I'm trying something different today. I'm recording the audio in Audacity, and then later I'm going to put gameplay over it. Just so I could use a different microphone setting. I use voice mod for my microphone for like when I'm talking on Discord and stuff. And it works. It's alright. It levels out all my audio, which I do kind of like sometimes. But I thought that for these it'd be better to record it with my mic standard. So that's what I'm doing right now. But, you know, maybe I'll change things and blah blah blah. Doesn't matter. Anyway, what am I here to yap about? Yes, what would I like to yap about? I went to a cat cafe today for the first time, and oh my gosh, I have wanted a kitten for a long time. Right, I've wanted a cat of my own since my older siblings got their cats, which was how long ago? Maybe over a decade ago. That much I know. I've wanted a cat ever since I was a little kid. I haven't got one. And one of the reasons I haven't got one is because I'm not the biggest pet person. I don't hate pets. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a person who's like, ugh, you animals. But like, I don't think I would enjoy different aspects of taking care of a pet. And I don't think that I should have a pet if I don't want to take care of them, because that's the whole point of having a pet, right? Like, if you have a pet, you're going to take care of them. You better. So there's no point in me doing that if I don't want to take care of them. If I don't want to take care of a pet, I shouldn't have a pet. So I kind of just have been like wanting a kitten, but I don't really want to have a kitten because I don't want to have to take care of a cat, even if I want a cat. And besides, I already live with 3 cats, so I can just like go hang out with them whenever I want to pet a cat. But oh my gosh, I went to this cat cafe with 2 of my friends, and all the cats there are adoptable. They're looking for homes. And there was this one adorable little cat that was white with like different color splotches all over it. And it had these like small blue eyes. It was so cute. And it was super social, and it kept hanging around me, and it kept sniffing my sweet tea because I got a sweet tea from the cat cafe, and it kept trying to drink it. And it was so cute. And it's so cute, I'm tearing up for some reason. But I need that cat in my life, bro. It's like I found my cat. It's like for ages I've been wanting a cat, and specifically even a kitten. And I've been like, I want a kitten. I don't want to take care of one, so I'm not going to have one, because even though I would like to have one, I don't want to take care of it, and I already live with 3. But now I'm like seriously reconsidering that, and I'm like, I want this cat. I want to live with this cat. I want to have this cat. I want this to be my cat. That is my cat. The adorable little thing. I'll put pictures up on screen. My friend Tay called it Pillow. I think that's a cute name. I may name it something different if I actually get it, if I actually adopt it. But yeah, I'll keep you updated on that, because I really want a cat. I really want that cat. It's so cute and so sweet. Yeah, I want to do that. And then after that we just went to like Books A Million and a bunch of other places. We went to this store called Rocket Fizz. I don't know if this store exists anywhere else in the world, but it is a store, that's for sure. It's a store of all time. It's a candy store essentially, but it's not just candy. They also have like some soda and stuff. And it's not normal. It's definitely not normal. The soda they sell, they have Kim Jong-un nuclear bomb soda. They have grass soda, which I've had before. It actually isn't bad. It tastes like the smell of freshly cut grass and pear. They have... What else do they have? There's mayonnaise soda, bacon soda. They've got radioactive soda, apparently. I mean, it's just called radioactive. I don't think it actually is. And then they've got a bunch of different candy. Those like colorful, like swirly lollipops. I didn't know those were real. I thought they stopped making those in like the 1950s. But nope, they're real. They had orange chocolate, which I've only ever had around Christmas time, so it was weird to have it like melty in the middle of, I guess, is it still winter or is it spring now? I don't know. It's March. I live in Florida, so it's warm already again. It's like 86 outside today, which, isn't that bad compared to how it could be or how it has been before, but, enough to melt chocolate. And, yeah, so there was that. Tay hates orange chocolate, so I had to beat her up and leave her for dead. But beside that, that's kind of what I did today. I just kind of hung out with my friends all day. And then later tonight, it's currently 11 p.m. At 1 a.m., I'm going to have to go pick up my mom because she just got home from a business trip that I've heard went well. But she needs someone to pick her up. And my dad has gone to bed. And my siblings have already gone to bed as well. I am the night owl of the family. So naturally, I was able to volunteer for the job. So I'm doing that. And then after that, I'm going to record the CS2 video I mentioned in the last video, I believe. Or maybe it was the one before that. I don't know. Whenever I mention that CS2 video that I think you guys are going to like, I'm filming that tonight. It's going to be fun. Trust me. At least I hope so. If it doesn't go according to plan or work, I'm going to be so disappointed. I'm going to be very disappointed. But it should be fun. I'm preparing for it to be a good time. Now. I don't know what I was going to say. What did I say now? I forgot completely. Bunch of people have been joining the Discord server recently. That's been going great. I think I mentioned that last time as well. Go ahead, join, link in the description. Ooh, we should get a custom link if we can. I don't remember how to get a custom link. I think you have to boost the server or whatever to do that. Yeah, I don't know. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't even realize you can... Okay, I just went to the server settings and discovered the members tab. That's interesting. I didn't even realize that was there. I can see everyone who joined and where from. That's cool. Alright. Well, that aside... it would be cool to get a custom server tag, discord.gg/inkbottle. How does that sound? I think that sounds pretty nice. That's what the server is called. It's called the Ink Bottle. I think that's also the name of the little community thing on Tumblr. I made a Tumblr account and a little Tumblr community because someone wanted to follow me on there and thought I should post my art on there. I haven't posted my art on there for some reason, but I should do that, actually. I should do that right now. Am I signed in? How do I even tell if I'm logged in? Okay, it already has me logged in. Cool. Alright, let me create. I don't know how Tumblr works at all, but I'm gonna try. And I'll try to be more active on it maybe, so that the people on Tumblr will actually have stuff to read and look at. What else? What was I going to say? I don't know where I was going with any of that. I rebranded the channel. That was fun because nobody said anything about it. I expected people to talk about it, maybe leave a comment. I expected at least one person to leave a comment about it, but no one seemed to care, so I did it. And I'm happy with it. Clumsy. I like the name. I like the character. Character design is by Maz, of course. I think I mentioned that already. And yeah, it's just really cute. It's really nice. I like it. What is this? How does this work? Oh no. I was trying to post some of my art on Tumblr, and I accidentally just deleted it. All right, let's undo that, please. A little guy that I adopted a little while ago. Design. Huh. Design is by Moz. There we go. And I'll add tags, I guess. What tags does it want me to add? Let's do artwork. Let's do character design, I guess. Batman? Why is Batman here? Baby animals. This is not a baby animal. Is furry a tag? Furry is a tag. Furry art. Is that a tag? That is a tag. Character art. Original character, sure. Character art. There we go. I guess that's probably enough tags. Alright, post now. Cool. I don't know how Tumblr works. I'm not really active on it at all. Don't really see much from it. I thought about having a Twitter to post my art and stuff, but everyone says it's a bad idea, and honestly it seems like a bad idea. If I got a Twitter, I probably would not post any of my art on it, because from what I know, they scrape all your posts for AI, so I'd probably just use it to post dumb shit. But I have a Blue Sky already, so I might as well just do it on that. And I kind of have. Yeah. You can check my Blue Sky posts. What other than art have I posted? Posted such intelligent things as hated the villain of my dreams so much that I woke up actively using my whole body to make stabbing motions as I plunged a sword through him. That was true. That morning, I was having a dream about this guy who was like abusive to his family, and then he also would take his kids' pets, the pets of other kids, and I think even other kids from around the neighborhood, and he would either kill them and chuck the bodies into his basement, or like his secret basement, or he would just put them in there with all those other dead bodies to just starve to death and just die. Like, he was just an awful guy. And so at the end of my dream, I just killed him, and I was just stabbing him with a sword, and I literally woke up sitting up in my bed, like making stabbing motions with my whole body. Yeah, he got fucked up, I guess. Also, people say they dream about flying a lot. I have never dreamt about flying until last night. Or not last night, maybe it was 2 nights ago. I had a dream in which I got the ability to fly. So that was interesting. I've also tweeted, if I had a quarter for each time I was flirted by someone twice my age or more, I wouldn't be rich, but I would have a slightly concerning amount of money. That's true. Unfortunately. Fish and chips are just as greasy and unhealthy tasting as I thought they'd be. My overworked American heart is happy. That's true. I did have fish and chips while I was in London, and they were good. They were really greasy. Maybe a little too much, personally. Like I am American, but just a little bit too greasy. The scariest part of parkour is driving to the spot you want to train at, I swear to God. That's true. Dude, I remember that day, but it's not even just that day anymore. It's gotten so bad. Like, I thought it was a one-off thing. Like, oh man, there's a lot of crazy drivers on the road today, but good thing it's just today and an outlier. No. Dude, every time I do parkour in Tampa. I don't live in Tampa. I live a little while away from it, so I have to drive quite a bit. It gets worse. The traffic and the drivers get worse every day. Like, it's like the difficulty level is just slowly rising to keep me on my toes. Like, there's people randomly swerving, making lane changes in half a second without using their turn signals. There's been drag racers I've seen across the highway. Like, it's so bad. And I don't know why they're like that. It's awful. So yeah, parkour isn't even dangerous. Isn't even, I guess not as dangerous. It's not as risky as fucking driving. Oh, my mom just texted me. She has landed safely. Let me know when to pick you up. Smiley face. What else have I posted other than art? Might save up money to get a car and then buy a fursuit with it instead. That's fire. I actually might do that. I've been really wanting a fursuit. I went to MegaCon recently in Orlando. It was alright. We had a pretty rocky experience, I won't lie. I might make a YouTube video about it. I might make a storytime animation about it. Or just talk about it in a yapping video, but yeah, it was a rocky experience, but I saw 3 fursuiters there, and it reignited my my want and craving for a fursuit. They're so fun. I mean, I like cosplay and stuff. I have a Spider-Man suit. I have an Ezio costume. I like cosplay and dressing up and stuff. It's fun. I like improv and roleplay and stuff like that. I'm a nerd. So I think a fursuit would be awesome. But they're really expensive. They're all really expensive, especially nowadays. Let's see what else. Guy at Men's Warehouse just asked me and my brother if we've been, quote, rizzing in Ohio lately. That's true. Me and my little brother got suits tailored for us for a wedding. And the guy who rung us up asked us if we've been rizzing in Ohio lately. And we looked at each other with what I can only describe as just depression and sorrowfulness. Just saw someone say you don't wash your hands every time you go to the bathroom. You don't gotta. If you need me, I'll be in a shower washing myself clean for the next 6 hours. Yep. That's disgusting. And I'm gonna need to shower again after I'm done recording, because oh my gosh. Yeah, people who don't wash their hands after using the bathroom are gross. To be honest. You should be washing your hands regularly, please. Y'all know that one song by that one band that's like dum doo 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 dum dum dum, it goes hard. I don't even know. I don't think I was actually thinking of any real song. I just felt like typing that because it'd be funny. So there's that, I guess. I just put food in the oven for 10 minutes before realizing it wasn't on. That's true. That happened. I put food, normally people put food in the oven and they forget to set a timer or something, right? And then they're like, oh no, the food's in the oven, I forgot to set a timer, and then they dash to go get it and it's burned or something. I put food in the oven and I set a timer and I forgot to turn the oven on. And then I waited until the timer went off, and it was only then that I went and I opened up the oven. I didn't even walk up to the oven and go, oh, it's off. The timer went off, I opened up the oven, I took the food out, and then I looked at it and I was like, wait, it's not cooked. And then I looked at the oven and I was like, oh, the oven's off. So, that's me being intelligent. CSGO means Counter-Strike gambling often. Yeah, basically. A lot of gambling in CS if you get cases. Life is a highway and I'm in a 6-car pileup crash. That's a bar right there. That's true, unfortunately. It's even worse now. It's like a 13-car pileup now. My car is on fire and I'm upside down. My great ideas are why natural selection is a thing. That is one of my favorite quotes that I have. I say it quite often whenever I get a chance to quote myself or put a quote by me. Is that my great ideas are why natural selection exists. It's just a quote I like when I came up with, how the fuck is rhythm a real word? RHYTHM? Who allowed this? That's true. I don't know what word or what language rhythm comes from. Language does rhythm originate from? Comes from ancient Greek. Okay, that makes sense. I was getting ready to blame the French because almost everything that has a weird spelling in English, you can trace back to the French. I need to stop systematically surgically removing my scabs. That's true. I do that too often, which is why I try not to get scabs often. And I don't get scabs often, but when I do, they're there for a while, because I do that. Just realized I didn't allow new messages from anyone after opening comms. I might be the dumbest man to live. Anyway, they're still open, and you can message me here on Blue Sky if you want one now. That's true. You can message me on Discord or Blue Sky or my dead Instagram if you want. And you can commission me to make some art for you. What else have I made? I'm so tired that I wanted to know the temperature, and so I asked, how much does it cost outside? That's beautiful. That's so intelligent. Okay. At what point do we stop saying something's falling and start instead saying it's on a collision course with Earth? I think when it's outside of the gravitational pull of Earth. If it starts while already in the gravitational pull, it's falling. But if it's outside the gravitational pull and it's coming towards Earth, it's on a collision course. What else have I tweeted? I'm just like scrolling down through my Blue Sky posts, so I don't know if there's any left or not until I find one. What if instead of light bulbs, they were called might bulbs and they only may be turned on? That's a joke I like. I like seeing little things in my drink and not knowing if they're dead bugs or whatever the hell and taking a swig anyway. The rush it gives couldn't be beaten by heroin. That's true. It could not be beaten by heroin. It does give you an adrenaline rush. Yeah, that's all of them, I think. So yeah, I want to post more dumb shit. And if I had a Twitter, that's all I would use it for. But yeah, I'd ruin Grok. Well, I guess that implies that Grok's not already ruined or that it's functional. Yeah. Let's not talk about that. Anyway, I guess I'll leave it there. It's been 21 minutes. Goodness, 22 even. Man, how time flies. Well, I'm eating chocolate now, so bye bye. Love you guys.